When and where were you born?
I was born in Superior, Wisconsin on May 23rd, 1934.
What did you want to be when you grew up?
An opera singer.
And what did you end up doing for a living?
Coughing. No. Relative to that, or
Just what was your career when you actually grew up?
oh, I think I made a career of careers. I left college to become a flight attendant. I got married, and then I owned a store, a clothing store. And then I got a real estate license. And now I cook for the poor. That's an interesting variety.
How did you get into your line of work?
When I went 2.5 years to college, I decided I was not giving it my best shot. So I told my parents that while I could still get back into college, I was going to quit for a while. And that's what I did. When I bought the clothing store, I just looked at it and it was so cute. And I'd gone in and chatted with the proprietor at the time, and she said she was getting ready to sell it. And I said, well, gosh, I thought to myself, wouldn't this be fun? So I talked to my husband, and I said I want to buy the store, and he loaned me the money and bought the store, was there 2 years, time to move on. So I sold the store, gave him back his money, and then we were down in Palm Springs, and I read an ad in the paper that said if I would work at the timeshare there in Palm Springs, they would pay for my real estate license. So I entered the course, got my license, and worked and sold timeshares for a while in Palm Springs, then and San Diego, and then we moved to Borrego Springs, where I sold general real estate.
Do you have any favorite stories from your work life?
Oh, probably. I at the time, I don't know why one keeps popping into my head, but keeping in mind that this was in the the days of prop airplanes, and we'd flown into Chicago in the middle of winter, and I was from San Diego, so I was a warm weather person. And they towed the airplane over to the hangars, and it was bitterly cold out, and they had to roll a metal staircase, steps over to the plane so the crew could get out. Nobody mentioned that you never ever touch the railing on a metal staircase without a glove in the wintertime in Chicago. It burned. But I never had any scary things except one time when the engines quit in air in a Convair. It was like maybe 2 seconds.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it was noticeable. And of course, I had to pretend nothing had happened. When passengers would look at me a bit quizzically or panicked, and big smile. I think, oh, I didn't notice anything. Oh, I forgot that I was a substitute teacher. And when I was flying and living in Los Angeles, a friend of mine said they needed a substitute teacher for 3 months for Latin and Spanish in a school in Burbank. So I did that. And I was still flying, so I had to correct papers on the airline and on the airplane on my trips and fly on the weekends. And it all worked out, and it was really good, and it was a wonderful memory. And correcting papers and things on the airplane, well, it's no big deal. Of course, that was time I should have spent with the passengers, but nobody complained. And let's see, any other... Well, I got to live in Salt Lake City, Utah, and New York, and enjoyed all of it. It was good. It was fun. I didn't fly so long that it became really work.
Last question, is there any questions you wish I had asked you?
You missed my love life. No, golly, I think you covered the beginning and the end, or the beginning and nearing the end. No, I think that covered it.
Well, thank you for letting me interview you.
I loved every minute of it.